And you've got to stop caring about what other people think or will think or what you're obsessed about thinking that they're thinking when they're not even thinking it. Well, hi, soul friend. Christina here, and welcome to the Becoming Wives Show. It is the place to explore the inner work needed to help recover and engage your soulful essence. Now, remember to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so that you can keep up to date with our weekly content. I was reading a Bible story the other morning about the time some people were planning to attack Jesus, but they couldn't because his hour had not yet come. And as I saw that, it triggered another thought. You see, according to the biblical narrative, we knew of him and the purpose for which he was born, right? And he later showed up at 12 during that period when he went to the temple and skipped out of going back with his parents. And they found him in the temple among teachers, asking questions and listening, so forth. And we hear nothing else of him. Well, except that he advanced in wisdom and stature and in the favor of God and men until around age 30 at the start of his ministry, where he got baptized, he was preaching, and at the wedding at Cana, where he tells his mom that he's not ready when he was to perform the miracle, for his hour had not yet come. At nearly 30, not ready. That's like 17 years. What have you been up to? Then I realized a powerful lesson. This made me think about a timeline for our purpose. How there's so much force. The now message about time. Time is running out. The time is now. And don't get me wrong. I believe if there's something you ought to do, get to it. And so my message today is somewhat twofold, but I want to highlight this because this message of force, it creates so much pressure, especially on those who don't feel like they know what they're about yet. And when they do get a nudge, there's a fear of stepping out. Whether that's due to age, industrial population, expertise, experience, of judgment for so many things. Darling, you haven't missed any boat. You've not run out of time. It's not too late. You're not too old. Your purpose hasn't expired. There's this Chinese proverb that I love, and it goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Get up and start now. With your limited resources, with your brushing over middle age or beyond, with your confused lack of clarity self, you've got to start seeing your purpose as bigger than you. You've got to stop defending your excuses. You've got to be on guard for the little subconscious lies that seek to convince you that you can't get what you want. And you've got to stop caring about what other people think or will think or what you're obsessed about thinking that they're thinking when they're not even thinking it. And yeah, I'm talking to myself too. Guess what? It took me a while to get to this. None of us know the way. For each of us have our own way. We're all in the same boat trying to figure life out. And no matter how well put together people seem, you've got to keep in mind that the reels aren't the full reel. It's not necessarily a true depiction of their life. People are showing you what they want you to see. And that, when absorbed, is causing a big bout of comparison and depression. And even if they've accomplished or have some things that you desire, you can't be comparing your beginning with wherever they are on their journey. That's unfair. Unfair to you. And you need not reduce yourself to the dreams and ambitions of others. You can't sit by forever and read, watch, and share other people's stories. You've got your own pathway to carve out, your own story to write and share. I love this quote by Rumi. He said, don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your own myth. And in doing that, sometimes you have to be set apart. Sometimes you've got to disconnect to connect. That's what we saw in the story we started out with. After we saw Jesus earlier, we didn't see anything of him until way later. They refer to this as his lost or silent years, and we can look at it as somewhat of a symbolic representation of the unplugging that is needed. Sometimes we need to unplug to get recharged. Step away from things for a while, from viewing what others are doing, from the noise, and thus be able to listen and connect with that which is becoming in us. I want you to say this after me. It's okay to step away. It's okay to step away. People will continue to live, and you do yourself and others a favor when you're recharged and filled up and ready to serve. How long should you take? As long as you need, as long as is necessary. You're still active. You're still on purpose. And note that this is different from procrastination. It's not putting off, not doing nothing, wasting time. It's healing, it's recharging, it's divining for that which has been written upon your soul to do. Friend, I hope that this message has served its purpose to encourage, enlighten, and embolden you on your journey with purpose. Do leave a comment and share with us what resonated with you the most. Bye-bye for now.